Hello everyone, my name is Nathan, and today it's time for the second episode of our Details and Realism series. In today's episode, I would like to build an awesome beach hotel, including beach decorations and everything we can come up with. In between the episodes, I placed a couple more houses. Right here, as you can see, there's still another part we have to do. I also placed this Japanese garden. So sometimes throughout the city, of course, we're still gonna utilize the parks provided in the game. These side roads that I set up, I haven't configured yet. They need a little bit of a darker shade, first of all. But we also want the right tree here with the right distance. That was 10, if I'm not mistaken. And I think we went with the temple lantern also with a distance of 10. There we go. Now I should be able to upgrade this and everyone is happy. I just undid... Oh no, it only does it on one side. Maybe in this case I'm gonna decorate it myself and just build a road with grass. Let's take care of the freaking hotel. Can we find a hotel? I already searched for some beach stuff, but I want to find a nice hotel to get myself started with. Ooh, luxury hotel. Oh, look at that. This is enormous. Tourist hotel. We have one of those. Okay, this one isn't bad. I think I can make this one useful. Not sure. Oh, that's actually cool with the pool and everything. But there are not too many beach hotels we can make use of. I like this one here, for instance. It's going to be a slight issue with the terrain because, of course, it's slanted. No, I don't think that's gonna work. We need to have proper foundations, so maybe I'm gonna level things out first. I mean, we can't keep everything level all the time, but maybe we can make a retaining wall here. Make this look somewhat believable. So for the size of the hotel, I just wanna even this out a bit. Good, we're gonna get things started with two of these bulky hotels. Do they come in different colors? Yes, actually, they do. I wanna go for the white version. Actually, thinking about this, I might want to continue the pathway here as well. You know, something like that to get us started. Now, I need the smaller versions as well. Yeah, let's go with the one here with the pool. Ooh, intriguing. I think we might be able to do something with the black color here. So, wait. I want to move you. Well, I'm not 100% convinced just yet, but we're gonna attempt to continue the pathway here. Now I can drag this over and drag this here. We can then continue our pathway along there, and I'm actually gonna require another node. So this one's gonna go here, this one's gonna go here, and then I would like to actually combine this. That would be great. Ooh, I wonder if the game is gonna allow me to do that with that. Yes! So now two of these buildings look a little bit weird. I mean, on the right side, this could be seen as a symmetrical arrangement of some sorts. But the other one looked a bit weird, so I think I'm just gonna leave it as such. Let's try to find another pool, maybe. Check this out. We have a bunch of options here. That's nice. Well, I guess before we start decorating the pool stuff and everything, we should take care of our terrain. At the moment, this is not good at all. Yeah, I probably want a retaining wall, as I said. Let's see, maybe we can begin by smoothing this out just a bit. Retaining wall network. Another great mod, I hope, at least. No, that's not what I wanted to see. I was hoping it did something similar to the keys, but I guess we're just gonna go with actual keys. Yeah, right there. Let me see. I do have key anarchy, so this should do something with the terrain. Yeah, this one is gonna go over here, and then we add some kind of a bend. Yeah, we will have to do something about that eventually. Also, the question is, do we want to continue the road? I kind of don't want to. There, I also needed to adjust the height a little bit, so I don't have to do weird stuff with the terrain. But this is essentially our decorative hotel area. And I guess I want to continue my pathway here a little bit. This is supposed to go there, right there, and... Ooh, no. Wait, just push it down. Okay, there, the pool comes back, thankfully. I guess to make this a bit more clear, we're gonna paint the area. Yeah, I mean, I can kind of see this work. Maybe we should go ahead and add another pathway. Oh, what did that do? No, I think we're good. This one goes all the way into the key, something like that. And then we want to have some planters right next to it. Oh, I just see the pathway basically destroyed everything. We can fix it. There we go. Looking at this, we could have pathways all the way on top of the key. Using some trickery, of course. I kind of would like to accomplish that. So we're gonna have 2 nodes Could we? No, we could just do it with one and then another one to the other side. That's great. Gonna move you here and move you up until it's visible. Move this one over there and bend it. Ooh, is that gonna work out? I'm not sure. Yeah, the pathways aren't extremely clean, but I guess we can get away with some decorations. I kind of like the concept of people being able to walk on there. Now, preferably, I would like this to be as steep as possible. And if I find the acid, I'm gonna cover it up with another wall. Okay, next up we need to cover this mess. Not every bush is actually placeable here, so I have to go with something high enough. You know, I could work with bushes. If I place them dense enough, we might witness greatness still. I think we need more vegetation. Yeah, something like that, just to smooth it out a bit. Next up we need some rock formations. Now these are pretty large, I have to admit. We can either go like this, or we go like this. Where's the balance? Well, I guess in order to be creative, let's just get started. Yeah, I mean, look at this. You can almost do nothing wrong with these rocks. It just looks good. Approximately what I wanted to see, to be honest with you. Just a bit more vegetation here to hide the ugly terrain. Time to set up more beach stuff. We have the volleyball court. I mean, that's almost mandatory if you ask me. I'm gonna have that here and move you over. I mean, this is gonna be a little bit annoying because we need to have a road connected to this. Let me actually grab the same road we have here. We want to come out straight here. We'll have to fix the pathway, of course. Look at that. That does some weird stuff with the terrain. Let's make sure we are just far enough away. Yeah, I mean, it's even more interesting when it's not completely straight in this case. But let's place the volleyball court like so. Just gonna try to fix the parking spots. Now, you know, I think we just have to fix the terrain here. Otherwise, it's not working. No, everything is still not completely flat, but it's more believable than before. Well, I guess so far it's not too shabby. Let me place down some more vegetation, especially in this area. And around here, I might also want to have a fence. And then we're gonna work on the beach area right there. And of course, also the hotel plaza slash poolside area, whatever we're gonna place there. Looking at this, I feel like we could maybe potentially free up more space by turning this like 45 degrees. Well, my suggestion is to start decorating and see what we can come up with. Give me something really nice to cover up the edge, please. Let's solve this issue with hedges. That's probably a sentence you're not gonna hear for the last time. To cover up these weird corners, we're gonna have to go with bushes, but other than that, we can set up a little plaza area. Just gonna take a small portion right here, convert it into a plaza, and if I'm not mistaken, there were like fountains and maybe a place to sit. Yeah, that's nice. Let's set up a fountain and a couple of these picnic tables. What can we do about the beach area? We have the parasols. Yeah, we're probably gonna need a lot of those. I also downloaded a beach towel asset, not too close together. Give the people some space. There's also a different type of parasol. I'm gonna set up some more of these and we're gonna leave space for a pathway in the center. Of course, we need plenty of chairs beneath the parasols, but also, I guess, randomly distributed. Like, some people might not want a parasol. Who am I to judge? Okay, right now it looks a little too arranged. It's not chaotic enough, if you ask me. A pathway would be great. Can I do this? What? Okay. Not exactly what I intended for this road. This should just go all the way down. Maybe even a possibility for the boats to dive in. The pathway, of course, will have to be continued all the way to the road. Next up, time for a little fence. Oh, though a hedge would be much better for this, wouldn't it? Let's try out this wall. Yes, okay, I like the brick wall. We're gonna do that. Go here, go there. Like I don't care. And then we just adjust it as needed. Bit more vegetation for this place. Maybe one or two small rocks wouldn't hurt either. Maybe a variety of trees to spice things up, though this might get into unrealistic territory. I'm not sure how many I'm gonna trigger with this. But you know, plants are just such a lifesaver when it comes to imperfections. I cannot always guarantee full realism when it comes to that. Well, I guess bushes like these cannot be the worst thing, and it continues our theme. Actually, with a little bit of grass and fern, it looks more believable to me. And then maybe a little stone formation to wrap everything off here. I believe it. What I don't believe yet is this pathway. What this needs to do is lead into a pier, for instance. We have a fishing pier that we could potentially utilize. Yeah, this is actually perfect. Let's just place it down like so. And then we need to adjust it. Oh no! It needs to be connected to a road. Ah, that is so bad, so bad. Maybe... I have these. Zonable, pedestrian, gravel, tiny, blah-de-blah. But I have to redo it, unfortunately. However, we can continue like so, and so. Oh, yes, it is actually perfect. Just this corner, we have to hide whatever the heck is happening there. There, and now the pier is connected. I just love this. So glad I discovered it. I'm gonna cover the transition up with a bunch of bushes here, and then I guess we probably also want to ban cars on this road. What I'm missing is a bunch of small houses, maybe a food stand, maybe a cocktail bar. I'm really not sure how to find all of these. We might want to add some more touristy stuff. What do we have? Riding stables, no thank you. Restaurant pier, that's what I was looking for. Though, that looks too similar. Maybe a pier for pleasure yachts and small boats. Yeah, that's much better. So I'm gonna set this up right here. And then I want to continue the wooden pedestrian pathway we have. We might even consider drawing a second one, continuing the beach like so, and connecting this. Okay, now lots of adjustments are necessary. Right, it seems we kind of have to live with this edge if we want to connect up the road. The problem is the road actually increases the size of the terrain, and then these boats get into a pickle. Yeah, look at that. So if I move the road all the way to the pier and move it up, yeah, that's not gonna work. Yes, a pavilion! Ah, that was exactly what I was looking for this corner. Oh my gosh, jet ski rental, are you serious? All of these nice things, but I cannot just have them everywhere. Yeah, I need to savor some for other beach places that we design. So what's missing? Why is this place not looking like I want it to? I feel like this here needs more vegetation. Yeah, just a little something here and then maybe a couple of smaller bushes. Bunch of these mixed in. For this area, we might also want to paint things a little differently. Just give this a more realistic effect. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I need fences now. Maybe a nature reserve to wrap things up here. Yeah, I guess it's kind of working. Oh no, that actually got rid of my beautiful brick wall. Well, maybe the nature reserve stuff is the better choice anyways, for this side at least. And then for the rest, we just re-add this brick wall, like so. Alright, whatever the heck are we gonna do with this road? Can this be saved with a little fence? Actually, that might work. Yeah, I mean, if you look from far away now, you can almost not see that it's very impractical to get on this pier. I can kind of live with that. Let me know what else you would have done to make this place better. Also, let me know what else you would do with the beach. I mean, technically there shouldn't be too much stuff. I guess a little playground here would actually be quite realistic. Let's see, do we have a slide? Yeah, this is not a bad thing. Let's add that here. Gonna wrap this playground up with a bunch of rocks. And then if we can, I'm also gonna paint this in a different color. Just the sand, it doesn't look realistic to me. I'm also gonna give them their own fence gate. This is a bamboo. Let's see if we have bamboo fence. Yes, okay. I wish I could zoom in just a tad closer, but I guess I can manage. On the left side of my mouse, this here of course is all territory that we haven't done yet, but I guess I'm quite happy with this for now. I have to sleep over it. Next we want to wrap up the hotel plaza area. Before we do that though, this definitely also needs a fence because, well, we don't want people walking all over the hotel. This is not gonna be easy, but I guess move it will save our butts as usual. And we're just gonna leave a tiny bit for a walkway and the rest we're gonna fence off. Okay, this definitely was the most annoying fence I ever had to place. However, I was just thinking we need kind of a parking space here as well. I mean, how the heck will they arrive at the hotel otherwise? And no, that messed with too many things. Darn it. Why do you have to do this to me? Well, you know, it's far from perfect right now, but I'm gonna just set up a bunch of parking spaces myself. Actually, looking at this, we should do each one individually. And then maybe we can have 3 additional spaces like so. Gonna try my concrete wall once again. Hopefully it's gonna behave this time around. Continue the wall up to this point. Now what if we raise this a little bit? Can we fix the parking spaces? The problem is that as soon as I do that, something else might break. Gonna add the little details here and there. I mean, it doesn't really require much to make a big difference, you know. Gonna wanna add another pool area here with, let's see, a little bit of a different flooring would be nice. Gonna make a little pathway actually leading to this. So we continue with an extension like so. Now I'm gonna need a whole bunch of decor plants. You know, simple stuff like these wonderful hedges. Right there, that's actually nice, isn't it? Now it's not quite yet believable as a whole. I feel like we need to fill out the little details, but I'm not sure I want to include that all in today's episode. I mean, it's just so much to do. Alright, in this case, I would say it's finally time to wrap up this episode. I just finished the fence and I realized it's not the correct type of fence. Yeah, I'm getting tired. Wanna be careful I don't start to mess things up here. This here, in my opinion, can all be vegetation. Maybe let's repaint it first. Gonna start with some plants and bushes on the ground. Just a couple of trees. I don't wanna overdo it for this area. We actually have a fully functioning playground here that we could potentially integrate. Actually, it's a tad large, I have to admit. I thought it was smaller. Yeah, it's not gonna fit. I cannot even really place grass decals here. That would have been amazing. Well, maybe I can move them up. Nope. Well, I guess we could go with a whole bunch of these. They also seem to connect if you have them close to each other. Yeah, maybe add a little something here, and I really want a nice bench. I guess this is the nicest one. One bench here, another bench there. Yes. The rest of this area is gonna be plant life, and then we're gonna make this usable. I guess a little bit of asphalt we should keep. Yes, okay, there we go. I like it. The only thing I don't like right now is the wonky parking spot, but I guess we'll fix that eventually. I also don't like what we have going on here. I feel like there's something missing. Maybe I can still continue the pathway. No, that's gonna be impossible. I don't want to move everything again. Well, I would say this place here in the back, we're definitely gonna fill that up with a bunch of trees. And I guess we're just gonna place a bunch of kids' toys ourselves here. A little sandbox here as well. And I would like to wrap this up with a nice tile texture. This might actually work out for me. Might be a little bit weird and random. They're gonna be nice, cozy and protected here. Okay, now just a little continuation of this pathway would be perfect. So we can bring it... Oh, don't mess everything up. There, just look at the buildings. When you can see the foundations, you go up a little bit and vice versa. But yeah, I guess that doesn't change the fact that every now and then you get something wonky. Okay, the rest right here I would like to fill up with the ploppable asphalt. Now, I'm not sure. Maybe there are gonna be some ways I can manage to do it. Yeah, like these seem to work pretty well if I place enough of them. Okay, nice. Look at that. It is so much better with this color. I like it a lot. Let's also add some more vegetation here maybe. That makes me happy. I think at this point I can wrap this project up. There's just, you know, some minor details, but I guess it would be wise to get to editing right now. Oh, cool. So to wrap things up, as usual, I'm gonna show you some nice cinematics. Of course, it's not a very large area, and if you have seen this episode, you probably will not be surprised by what you see. But yeah, let me know what you think about this concept, you know, just being able to accomplish very little, but do it in a very detailed and hopefully realistic enough manner. Sweet, with that out of the way, thank you so much for watching, have a great time, and hopefully I'm going to catch you in the next video. Bye bye.